Have you ever felt like you completely missed the boat on making money online? Well, what if I told you the next huge wave is here, and it's all being powered by AI? Today, we're going to break down how you can build a real, legitimate income stream using artificial intelligence, even if you're starting from absolute zero. Let's dive in. This is the big question, isn't it? We're about to walk through 5 powerful, real business models that you could start today. Now, this isn't about getting rich overnight. It's about using smart strategies where AI basically becomes your most valuable employee. It does all the heavy lifting so you can focus on building something real. All right, here's a quick look at our game plan. We'll kick things off by talking about what lazy even means in this context. Then, we'll get into some tangible creative services and digital assets you can build. After that, we're going to reveal the #1 AI opportunity for 2025, show you exactly how to get your first clients, and wrap it up with a whole new way of thinking about work.
So, what do we actually mean by lazy? Look, it's not about doing nothing. It means you're leveraging AI to handle the most tedious, time-consuming parts of a job. For each of these 5 business models we're about to unpack, we're going to look at 3 things: how much it costs to start, how much effort it really takes, and of course, the income potential.
First up, let's talk about creative services. These are things that companies and content creators are already paying for every single day. The big difference now is that you have an AI-powered advantage that lets you deliver amazing results in just a fraction of the time.
So, our 5th method is AI thumbnail design. Just think about it for a second. Every single YouTube video needs a really compelling thumbnail to get people to click. Well, you can use these incredibly powerful AI image generators to design high-converting thumbnails for creators and brands. This isn't just about making a pretty picture. It's about understanding what makes people click and then using AI to generate the absolute best designs. And what's so cool here is this combination of super low cost and really high potential. You can get started with just a couple of affordable tools. On the low end, you could be making $50 a day. But the top YouTubers, the ones who really get how valuable a single click is, they will happily pay $50 per thumbnail. That means you could scale this thing up to $200, maybe even $400 a day.
Okay, next up at number 4, we have AI blog generation. This is all about creating super specific, targeted content for businesses. But here's the real twist. You're not just writing for Google anymore. The real game changer is creating content that ranks inside AI models like ChatGPT. So when someone asks an AI for a solution, your client's business gets recommended. It's like a brand new, massive search engine just opened up.
The costs and effort here are just incredibly low because the AI tools you need are already out there and easy to access. The potential is really solid. Get this. One person is reportedly making over $100,000 a month just by using AI to turn their clients' podcast episodes into perfectly optimized blog posts. That just shows you the insane power of this model.
All right, now we're going to shift gears a little bit. We're moving from services to assets. So instead of trading your time for money, we're going to look at how you can build digital properties that can generate income for you over the long haul, creating a more passive, hands-off stream of revenue. Method number 3 is running a faceless YouTube channel. I'm sure you've seen these before. They're videos with really compelling stories and visuals, but there's never anyone on camera. Well, now AI can write the scripts for you, it can generate the voiceover, and it can even help you edit the video. You can build an entire channel from the ground up without ever having to show your face. Now, there's definitely some upfront work to get to those first 10,000 subscribers, but the potential is just extremely high. Once a channel gets going, you can start stacking income streams from YouTube ads, affiliate links, and brand deals. We're talking about a potential of $500 a day or even more. It becomes a true digital asset that works for you. Coming in hot at number 2 is AI website building. Every single new business needs a website, and in the past, that meant paying an agency 5, 10, maybe even 25 grand. But today you can use these things called no-code AI tools. They're basically simple drag-and-drop platforms to build professional-looking websites in a fraction of the time and for a fraction of the cost. We rated the potential here as massively high, for a very good reason. There are 22 million small businesses in North America alone, and every single one of them needs an online presence. You can become the go-to person in your area for fast, affordable, AI-built websites, and then you can upsell them on other services like SEO or even automation. The opportunity is just huge. And now, for the #1 opportunity. I'm genuinely so excited about this one. This is the strategy that really sits at the cutting edge of the AI revolution. It's about solving some of the biggest, most expensive problems that businesses are facing right now. This is where the real value is being created.
The number one opportunity is starting an AI automation agency. So what does that mean? It means you help businesses automate all their internal processes. Things like bookkeeping, generating new leads, or onboarding new customers. You find any task that's repetitive and you streamline it with AI, which frees up their team to focus on actual growth.
And yeah, there's a bit of a learning curve here, but the potential is just immense because you're solving high-value problems for businesses that actually have money to spend. You're not just another cost to them, you're an investment that helps them make more money or save more time. And believe me, they will pay a premium for that.
And when I say premium, I really mean it. Once you get good at this, you can start solving complex workflow problems for bigger companies. High-end AI automation consultants can make up to $2,500 a day doing this kind of work.
Okay, so all these ideas sound great, right? But you're probably thinking, okay, but how do I actually find people to pay me for this stuff? Let's break down a super simple, repeatable framework. It's called the Audit-to-Deal process, and it works for pretty much any service-based business out there.
It's a really simple four-step system. First, you pick a niche that you're actually interested in, say dentists or local coffee shops. Remember, the riches are in the niches. Second, you build a list of potential clients. This is called scraping leads, and it can be as simple as doing a targeted Google search. Third, and this is the most important part, you run a free audit. Offer to analyze their blog or their customer service process and show them one specific way AI could make it better. You're providing value up front. And finally, once you've proven you can help, you make them an irresistible low-risk offer to become your client.
So let's just zoom out for a second, because this whole thing is so much bigger than just a side hustle. What we're actually seeing is a fundamental shift in what work even means. It's easy to look at AI and see it as a threat, but the real story here is all about empowerment.
This quote just nails it perfectly. AI is here to handle all the boring, repetitive, process-driven tasks, and that frees up our human creativity, our strategy, and our focus. It lets us stop working in the system and start working on the system, focusing on the results that actually move the needle.
The path to getting good at this stuff isn't about logging 10,000 hours. It's about doing 10,000 times iterations. With every project you do, every video you make, every automation you build, just aim to make it 1% better than the last one. That small, consistent improvement is what creates exponential growth over time.
The absolute key here is to not get overwhelmed. Please, don't try to master all 5 of these things at once. Just pick one. Get really, really good at one small part of it. Find one client, and then pour all your energy into delivering an amazing result for them. That's how you build real momentum.
And that brings us to the end. The opportunity here is massive, the tools are easier to use than ever, and the time to start is right now. So I'll just leave you with this one question to think about. What is the one small 1% improvement you can make today to get started on this journey?